This is ethics and creating shared values and also the global business experience that you just registered for the okay. And so for the second year, you look forward for the second year, this is the course that you have to finish to register. So the blue ones are the core courses. So still have like statistics figure. One more, no, not with me, with Ajahn Paul. That's all. And I again want you not a warning, but just to let you know in advance that during the fall semester you will be very busy due to this course. We have the light blue one to emphasize on it that it will take you a lot of effort, a lot of work. And so during the fall semester, you need to choose one elective course during the second half of the semester. That's one elective course that you need. And many of you might ask me that, oh, can I choose more than one? Right? Anyone planning to take more than one elective course during fall semester?
Can we?
You are allowed to do that, but as I mentioned before, that this course will consume a lot of time. So just make sure that it won't not gonna hurt about the core courses. And so during the spring, you also need to choose 5 elective courses. And then you'll start to do the IS and comprehensive exam later in summer. Alright? And I know that you would like to know the schedule in advance. So this is what you have been, some of them you finished already. So this is the schedule, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. And what I would like to focus today is on the schedule on the second year. So now you can plan ahead of time. Okay. So for the fall semester, the first half, it's already is all 3 core courses that you need, right? So it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Right. All right. And for the second half, I think this is very difficult to see, but actually there are 2 colors. Can you see? Blue and pink, actually quite pale. So the blue one are the core courses. So mandatory course for everyone is Tuesday and Thursday night. Alright? But for the elective course that you need only 1. Okay, it's going to be either Monday or Wednesday, depends on what you choose. Okay, so I list all the courses offered during the fall semester. So we offer 7 courses. But then I'm gonna show you, this is the courses offered, but we cannot open all 7 courses for you. So that's why I'm here today, to talk about that. We're gonna have the initial survey. Okay. About the course that you're planning to register. So you need only 1 elective course during the fall. And in the spring, the first half of the spring semester, you need 3 elective courses. And so, again. So we offer you many courses, but then you have to choose which one that you want. But do not choose the same time slot. Okay. If you choose treasury management, you cannot choose taxation. Okay. I heard at the beginning of the class that some of you would like to try this one this year. Taxation. And the spring semester, for the second half, you also need 2 elective courses. And these are all elective courses that will not will be open, but are able to open, but depends on your vote. Okay, depends on your votes. Alright. And then later in the spring semester, you have to do the special project at the same time. So many of you said that, oh, spring you need 5 elective courses. can you register for more than 5 courses? Of course you can, but don't overload yourself. Okay, I know that you guys also have work to do, and you also have to spend some time to doing the IS, the project. Okay, it's part of the MBA curriculum, and we're probably gonna have the presentation, the oral presentation on the defense late May. So a week after final, you're done with final a week later. You have to present your IS. Okay. And so before you can present, that means that you have to finish the report. Okay. So keep that in mind. Do not overload yourself. I think 5 elective courses might be enough for you guys. And after that, I assume that you all pass the IS. Then it's time for the comprehensive exam, which will be in the third week of June. We don't have the exact date yet, but we will announce to you once we get settled. Okay, but it's also it's important that you have to be here at the third week of June. That means not this June, okay? June next year. All right?
Yeah.
And so we will provide you a lot of elective courses. But then I suggest you that don't take the course because you want to have a free time on Friday night or Thursday night. Okay, but you should choose your course according to your interest. Okay, so here's some guidelines. If the course starts with 2604, that's the finance. 2605 is marketing. Okay, for 2602 is depends on these two. Operation and supply chain management and like general management, organization, challenges. And tax and risk management is 2601 and 2603. And I also do this for you. So we had this table show that which elective course, the red one, belong to which area. Okay, so it's help you to choose elective course based on your interest. So if you are interested in marketing, you might choose the consumer insight. If you want to do finance, so there are 2 options for you. One on Wednesday and one on Monday. But choose only one, right? Or for semester you need only one. Okay. And for the spring semester, during the first half, you need 3 elective courses. And this is all the course, depending on the area. Okay, for you. And also I also did for the second half as well. Alright. And just don't choose with the same time slot, okay? That's important. Any questions so far?
Do we have to choose a track, or can we just choose any random subject that
you can choose any random if you want, but when I interview you, I remember that, okay, some of you said that, okay, I would like to focus on finance, then please choose depending on the track. But the track will not appear in the transcript. Okay. You can choose random, but if you have like specific interest, just feel free to do so. And this is very important information that some elective courses have a prerequisite course. So it's your own responsibility to check before you register. Okay. For example, I'll show you this visual. Let me see which. For example, if you would like to focus on the finance and you would like to register for the advanced investment analysis, so keep that in mind that it's your own responsibility to check for the prerequisites which require this course. That means that when you choose the elective course, at the beginning of the semester, you need to choose this and this. Yeah. You cannot choose only the advanced one and skip the basic one. Okay. And some of the class might have the prerequisite course a semester before. So just keep your own track, okay? That what courses you need. Okay. You have to plan it yourself. Alright. And to find the information about the prerequisite courses, you can find on the website at the mba.cbs.juฬa.ac.th, and you go to the academic and curriculum. This list will give you the list of the courses, all the courses, and also the course description. We won't provide you the instructor name, so just the course description. Okay. And there's a prerequisite that I circled in red. And here's some criteria to open the elective courses. So as I mentioned, you guys have about 50 students. So and if you can see in the slide that we offer a lot of courses, okay, and we cannot open every courses for you. Okay, so that's why we would like to hear from you. We do the initial survey, okay, and so you have to fill in the form in the Google form, which I'll show you a bit later, okay, and you have to choose the elective courses that you plan to take. This is just a plan, but it's very important because it's going to affect the course that will actually open for the registration. Okay, so you have time to do it until Sunday, May 12th. All right, and the criteria to open the elective courses, depending on the semester. For fall semester, this coming fall, you require to have one elective course. So we're gonna after the survey, okay, we're gonna pick the 3 most popular courses, the 3 courses that have the most votes, and open for you for the registration. Okay. Why we have to have the early deadline, like in May, because we have to plan for the textbook as well. And for spring semester, during the first half, it requires you 3 elective courses, so we will choose 9 most popular courses. And for the spring semester next year, we will open the 6 most popular courses. Okay, and this is the exception that sometimes you have maybe one class have more than 15 votes. Okay, but not in the top list. For example, it might get rank number 4 for this term. We will consider of opening for you. Okay, if you have the minimum of 15 votes. And once I collect all the data, we will have you confirm again. Okay, so don't worry. But this is also very important. When I say don't worry, I didn't mean that you can just like randomly pick. Okay, you have to be seriously pick, fill in the form. But then once we collect the data, we will show the result for you and let you confirm the courses. Okay, all right. And actually, for each semester, you are allowed to add or drop the course. Right, the first 2 weeks that's a Chulalongkorn regulation, so you still can add or drop course. But then if you drop the cost, you have to be considered that it's not impact the minimum number of students, 15 students. Okay. Must not impact. Okay. And also you won't get a textbook for the cost that you just add. Okay. Just register. Because we cannot, we have the lead time to order the textbook. Okay. And the form, maybe I'll show you. Okay, so for the Google form, your ID, your name, and for the fall semester, which require you only one course, we allow you to select only one. Okay, so the top one that you want to register. Okay, and for the spring, during the first half, you have to select 3. Although we provide you like a checkbox, which means that you can actually check it more than 3 choices, right? But please don't, okay? Please don't. If you do that, we're gonna randomly unselect one of your choices. Okay? So select only 3. Okay. And also for the second half, you need to select 2. Okay, and again, it's your responsibility that don't select the course in the same day. Okay, and please do not forget to check for the prerequisite course. Alright? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I have today. Do you have any questions?
Professor?
Today just like a brief session because I know that you have to go back and work out to see the course description that you really want to register to check on the prerequisite courses.
I know you mentioned it, but is there any way to find out who the professor would be for relevant courses?
Because once we normally this is how the things work at July. Once we finalize with the courses we plan to open for the student, we have to send the list to the department. If the courses belong to the finance department, we send the list to them, and the department is the one who decides, the instructor, the program. We cannot. Yeah. It's very important, right?
Extremely, yeah. I saw strategic human resource management. Yeah, I might take that. Excellent, yeah. What are the words for that?
English 12 is in the old curriculum. Different. They are in the trimester, we are in the semester. We cannot join. But if you are really interested in, you can ask the professor to sit in. Any other questions? No. No questions. Sorry.
No.